Guys, I weighed myself on 11/5/2016 and I weighed 263. And I just weighed myself a little bit ago and I weighed 261 and it is 11/7/2016. And now I'm going to be, pardon the noise you're about to hear, unless you like these kind of like ASMR type noises, I'm going to be weighing this out and making sure that I'm eating an actual serving. So, I'm going to weigh this, because I'm trying to figure out what a serving size is. I'm going to weigh it, and then I'm going to separate it into 6, because that's what it says how many servings are in there. And I'm going to put the 6 servings into one of these little bags each, and I'm going to put them back in the big bag. So that when I want some, I can just pull one of these little bags out and cook it and not overeat. And people are like, well, that seems really tedious. Well, that's true. You could also get, like, single-serve things of pasta. Like ramen. So essentially, here is our scale. Here's the pasta, and I'm going to lay down some aluminum foil. And I'm going to try and do that on time-lapse, because honestly, that's probably going to be the noisiest thing ever, and I just don't want to make your ears suffer through that. But I'm going to lay down foil, because, not that this counter isn't clean. Like, there's coffee stains on it, but beyond that, it's not really dirty. It's just, I want to keep it from getting dirty. That's the truth. So here's the paper I wrote down how many ounces is on. And these are the bags that I'm going to be putting it in. And when I put it into these bags, it's going to go back in this bag so that I can just grab one of the littler bags out of it when I want to make some. And it's going to be marked with 220 because that's how many calories are in a serving. So I'm going to go ahead and put the foil down and see you in the future. Now I'm going to pour the pasta out. I'll let you guys hear all the little pasta granules or whatever hitting this, because I know y'all love some sound shit. But it is such a satisfying sound, like, and it's kind of a satisfying thing to watch something go from being in, like, a confined space to being all out, but at the same time, it, like, lands in a big heap, and it seems so orderly because it's all in one big heap like this. And this is satisfying as fuck, too. It's kind of like people that talk about putting their hand in a pile of coffee beans. So, by the way, guys, I just want to show you my shirt real quick. Bacon, body, and soul! I hope you can read that. I'm apologizing right now if you can't. I'll probably put my sleeves up at some point. There's a video I did in a very similar way called How to Fold a Burrito. There's a section on it where I have it resting, my iPod resting on a coffee can. You can literally see the bottom, like the coffee can on the camera. So I'm going to separate this into 6 sections. There's a lot more in there than I realized there was. But first, let me take a selfie. No, I'm kidding. I love how boring I am, first of all. And you guys are so awesome for putting up with me. What I'm going to actually do is get like a butter knife and take and try and, well, first let's separate this with my hands, if I can do that, into 2 rows. Woo! I'm just trying to get an even amount on each side of this, which is working, but then it's not. And the end result is to ultimately have the same amount in each little bag. Which now I'm wondering if separating this into 6 is going to fit into a bag. That looks about right, doesn't it? So that's going to go into our first little bag. That doesn't seem like it would fit in here, does it? Like, look at all that pasta. I'm sure only seeing like half of it, but look. That doesn't seem like it would fit in this bag. Does it? Am I the only one thinking that right now? But yeah, I'm going to take and I'm going to put this pasta. I'm sorry for all the crinkling noises if you have like a problem with that. Now, if you're I might label this a mukbang and an ASMR video as well because of the sounds here. It's also slightly going to be a tutorial, but all you ASMR people that are tuning in for that, just, yeah, let me, I wish I had, like, a way to do this without looking like a jackass. I feel like I do. I don't know if this would be considered a proper ASMR, because I don't know what my speakers are picking up. But if I label this ASMR and it's not picking up anything, just let me know in the comments, because I'm sorry if it didn't pick up anything. Now I have to do this 5 more times, and I'm going to do it on time-lapse. And then I'm going to weigh each of these and make sure there's the right amount in each one. So, see you in the future. Got my first 3 bags organized. I'm just hoping that they're, like, the same weight. Like, they feel like they're the same weight, but you know what I mean? Like, I just hope they all are. Why am I so unorganized? What the fuck? So yeah, this is gonna be for the ASMR crowd that tuned in purely for the video parts. Is ASMR like a sexual fetish, by the way? Like, I'm not making fun, because I do know that sounds can be very pleasing, very satisfying. But, is it? Or is it just like a, you know, a comfort thing, like a sensory thing? Because I do know how sensory things work. There's a few things that, like something that's too loud, it literally feels like pressure on my ears. Not just the noise or the vibrations, which science teaches us is the same thing, apparently. I'm gonna shut up now so you can just hear the pasta hitting the pasta. Sounds so cool. Should I just whisper the rest of the video? There's a heater over there aimed at me because the kitchen is cold. So I'm gonna whisper the rest of the video. I hope that's okay. No, I'm not gonna whisper the entirety of the rest of the video, but I am going to whisper for enough of it so that you guys who are ASMR people will watch my video and enjoy it. Even though I know right now my whispering voice is a bit graining, or as Alaska Thunderfuck was told about her voice, grating, which I can't even do that right now. I can normally do that. Not today, Satan. I don't know if I've ever talked about the fact that I like drag queens on this channel, ever, but I do. I have some favorites. I don't really have anybody that I don't like as far as drag queens go, but there are some that I don't see why they're considered entertaining, which is the whole point of a drag queen, you know what I mean? By the way, it just occurred to me that while I'm whispering, some of you may be really trying to hear it because you're ASMR people, but the ones who aren't are, like, thinking they're going deaf. And I'm sorry for that. Truly am. And like I said, I don't know what my iPod is going to pick up and what it's not. Plus I know my whispering voice sounds like shit right now. So since this is the last bit, and I'm not going to fuck anything up with playing with it, I'm just going to pick it up. Some of you people that really are into ASMR. I really hope I don't break the pasta, by the way. Actually, I might do a shot of one breaking really close, just see if you can hear it. It wasn't as climactic as I thought. It commence with weighing the pasta. Ignore how grungy this thing is. I know it's